Blizzard's Wake, Chapter 18, Part 2. Kate went over to the phone and asked the operator to get the Drybergs once more. They still aren't home, she said. I was just wondering, did he mention anyone else he was going to see? I thought maybe he had to make some other stops. Well, now, I don't think so, dear. I know that Jessie was eager to get home, but wait now. I believe I did notice a bottle of pills with Sadie Morrison's name on it when he was taking things from his bag. I'll bet he stopped in Manville on the way home to drop these off. Why, that's just what he did. I imagine if you look out your window, you'll see him coming any minute now. Okay, thanks, Kate said, and hung up, but her heart was beginning to pound. She laid out a map of Grand Forks area in her mind, the distance from the Drybergs to Sadie Morrison's in Manville. Suddenly she lifted the receiver again and rang the operator, asking to be connected to Sadie Morrison, but was told that the Morrisons had no phone. We shall have to make sacrifices, every one of us, Roosevelt went on. The final extent of those sacrifices will depend on the speed with which we act now. I must tell you tonight in plain language what this undertaking means to you, to your daily life. Whether you are in armed services, whether you're a steel worker, or a mechanist, or a housewife, a farmer, or a banker, a storekeeper, or a manufacturer. To all of you, it will mean sacrifice in behalf of our country and your liberties. Kate sat down again, facing the window, Haggerty in her arms, purring contentedly. How wonderful it would be to be a cat now, with no knowledge of the storm outside, of war, of death in automobiles. Where there was no knowledge at all of the future, and possibly little remembrance of the past. Where one's whole world was simply now. And now, for Haggerty, was a soft lap and a full stomach. Kate determined that she would not get up again and look out until Roosevelt's speech was over. And she listened, but hardly heard. Finally, his talk came to an end. Through that kind of peace, service, every nation can increase its happiness, banish the terrors of war, and abandon man's inhumanity to man. Never in our history have Americans faced a job so well worthwhile. May it be said of us in the days to come that our children and our children's children rise up and call us blessed. Kate put the cat down and strained her eyes once again, gazed out the front window, and all she could see was snow.